Another variable that managers need to pay attention to is group cohesion. Groups vary in their cohesiveness, or the degree to which members are attracted to the group, are attracted to each other, and not in an intimate way, in a professional, I'd like to work with you on this project kind of way, and the degree to which they are motivated to stay with the group. The reason cohesiveness is so important to a manager's role is because it's correlated with group productivity. As shown here in this figure from your textbook, the relationship between cohesiveness and productivity depends on the performance-related norms that the group has established. If the group has a well-developed system of productive performance-related norms, a highly cohesive group will be more productive than a group that rates low in cohesion. But if the group lacks productive norms, or if its norms are not well developed, if they are not related to getting the work done, then a highly cohesive group will not be any more productive than a group low in cohesiveness. In this situation, the group members like working together, but the norm for them is to not get work done. These groups end up having a lot of fun and enjoying their time together, but they don't reach their goals. What this means is if we're going to invest in creating cohesive work groups, then we need to make sure that we establish clear performance-related norms as soon as the group is formed. Let's review some of the strategies that managers can use to develop highly cohesive groups. In addition to making sure that the norms are productive, managers can physically isolate the group. This might be helpful for a group that needs to create, innovate, brainstorm new ideas. Make the group smaller. In a few minutes, you'll learn more about the relationship between group size and performance. On average, groups of about 7 members tend to be the most efficient and effective. Groups that are larger than 12 members start to face more challenges than they can overcome. It might make sense to break a larger group into 2 subgroups. I've mentioned this a few times, but it's relevant once again. Managers need to make sure that everyone is on the same page in terms of goals, objectives, processes, roles, norms, and so on. Try to get everyone to agree on the group's goals. This will help them feel more like a group, like they're working toward something, which in turn makes it feel more cohesive. One strategy is to increase the amount of time that group members spend together. This can be done by physically isolating the group, the first strategy, or by encouraging the group members to spend time together outside of work, which may not be possible for some roles. Managers can increase cohesiveness by increasing the status of the group and the perceived difficulty of becoming a member in the group. Invitation only makes the group seem more prestigious, which may help attract talented members. One of the ways of doing this is to recognize some of the group's work or accomplishments through social media, the newsletter, emails, and other communication channels. Creating some type of competition with other groups has a significant impact on cohesion. That competition can cause you and the other group members to band together, to unite as one. in order to win the competition. And the last tip is to give rewards to the group rather than the individual members. Now, you've heard me say before that we should measure the performance of individuals and the group, and we should reward the individuals and the group. If we are trying to increase cohesiveness, it may make more sense to focus the rewards at the group level, but we would still want to provide rewards to the individual members. Those rewards, however, do not have to be as extravagant at the individual level as they would be at the group level. Leaders of groups and teams will still need to acknowledge, recognize, appreciate individual members' contributions, but they could provide bonuses based on the group's performance. In the next part, you're going to learn more about status and performance in groups.